So as promised, I wanted to do a couple of videos on Megan Basham's book, Shepherds for Sale, how evangelical leaders traded the truth for a leftist agenda. And one of the things, that I mentioned this already in the introductory video, that I find disturbing but all too revealing about the evangelical landscape in America is the pretty predictable responses one way or another. And these are pretty quickly after the book came out. It made me wonder, have they really read the book? Have they interacted with it seriously? The predictable folks, I won't name anyone here, who just gushed about it, and those on the other side that just completely dismissed it. I think it's a mixed bag, as I mentioned in the first video, and there's a number of things I want to highlight in this one that I appreciated about the book. First, her testimony is a wonderful tribute to the grace of God. If you just know her public persona, her testimony in the book will bless you as much as it will surprise you. I don't want to say it's worth the price of the book, but maybe worth a half of the price of the book. Secondly, her describing what happened during COVID, specifically focused on Francis Collins, I think raises some real serious concerns, and specifically the way Collins treated Jay Bhattacharya. I think Francis Collins is a sincere man of God, seeks the Lord. But we say this all the time, that you can sincerely be seeking after the truth and still it can be elusive. Sincerity is no substitute for truth. So I think as I dug around a bit on that, I pretty much agree with her assessment there. Not great on the Francis Collins side as far as the way he dealt with, again, Jay Bhattacharya and others. Next, I think also her journalism is really showcased on how she addressed the Me Too movement. I think that's just terrific reporting, really, really, really good. And then last, I don't really know what to think of this, but I'm glad she raised it, and that is different money interests and ties to various ministries. And I think all of us that are supported in any way, whether it's schools, even churches, we should be able to tell our supporters, this is where the money comes from and this is why. And I'm glad she at least raised the issue. I don't know if she's accurate in it. I don't have the time or frankly even the interest to dig around much more on that, but I'm really glad she did it. So I think there's a number of these things that are invaluable about the book, and it should not either be gushed about, as you'll see from my next video, which is a critique, or completely dismissed.